It's crunch time. Morning, everyone. I know folks are excited. I feel very certain that we've got some folks here this morning, probably aren't normally here. Very excited for the Nintendo Direct, and they're awake just a little too early. And you're like, what am I gonna do? You're here. Mm-hmm. You're here because we're always here. Welcome. And we also are very excited about the Nintendo Direct. So we will be ending promptly on time. On time for the Nintendo Direct. We'll have you out of here somewhere between 9:50 and 9:55, because we also are going to be watching it. So if you need something to do before the Nintendo Direct, you're in the right spot. You may have seen
this empty shelf.
It's true. It's really nice to finally have that stuff up.
Yeah, it is.
Like, really nice. You can't see. There's actually... So previously there were 3 shelves up. There were 3 bookcases up.
And this was 3.
This was the 3rd one. There are now 6.
And this is 4.
After 3 comes 4.
Well, I'm just saying that it had stopped here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like 3, 2.
Yeah.
Adapting the famous TV show Charge on Bracelet into a fighting game where you win a battle at a gas station.
Charge on Bracelet was my favorite TV show.
I remember Charge on Bracelet. And they had that remixed version of Take On Me as the theme song. Mm-hmm. Charge on Bracelet, Charge on Bracelet. That was a bit from Line Rider. Says, I heard Rad was working on one of the games that will be revealed in today's Nintendo Direct or State of Play. Does he have any details to share ahead of time? I forgot State of Play is today also. Holy crap. That's right, it is today. You know what? There's not enough video games with gas stations. I'm just throwing it out there. I would like to see more gas stations in games. Like being, especially going into a gas station, that's a very unique experience that I want video games to more fully replicate. I'm not even joking. Mm-hmm. There was a game that we played. It was like a 40-minute proof of concept game that we did a stream of a long time ago. I cannot remember the game's name. And it was like a horror game, but it wasn't like super scary. It was just really unsettling. And there's a part where I loved it. It was like one of my favorite things in a video game I've ever seen. There was a part where you go into a gas station and you can see Paratopic. Yes, Paratopic. Paratopic is great. There's a part where you go.
Oh, that part.
There's a part where you go into a gas station and you have to pay the attendant for your gas, and you can see out the window where your car is, next to the pump, and you can see it. You can see it, and you're talking to the person, and they ask about the person standing next to your car. They're like, is your friend the one putting the gas in your car? And you are alone, and when you turn and look, there's someone putting gas in your car. And it's just such a cool, that. I love that sort of horror. It's just like a thing it runs up your spine. You're like, oh, there's not supposed to be. And it's at night. It's great. It's great. Anyway, more gas stations and games. Paratopic was weird. That was probably the best part of the game. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's read some alerts. 19 months from Larry C24, 32 from VCR Son, 20 from The Reload, 39 from Big O26 Shen, 11 from El Simi 82, 21 from GA Studios, Vagabond gifted a sub to Malye, 44 months from It's Destiny, and an Eddie.
Enjoy the taste of Tiny Eddie's iced violet tangerine thins.
That's not awful. That seems safe. It seems safe to eat.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Oh, the train has arrived.
Morning train.
Morning train.
Just gonna hide behind the train and finish my yogurt.
That's a bit from Darby because it says Nintendo Direct hype. Tiny Eddie, give us a treat to enjoy while our direct hopes and dreams are inevitably crushed by another Fire Emblem release. You are not going to make friends with the Fire Emblem folk. Iced Violet Tangerine Thin. Yeah, that's something you could actually eat. Tangerine Thin sound kind of nice and refreshing, honestly. And if they were iced, it's not like my favorite way of enjoying something, but I would eat it that way. We got 13 months from Eris D 57. We got 48 months from Skit Scott. That's a 4. Congrats on 4. Another Eddie. What's this?
Free shell figurine in every box. Tiny Eddie's double parrot balls.
You thought you was only gonna get a single parrot ball. Don't worry. I don't know what voice this is, like Tiny Eddie's dealer. Don't worry, Eddie.
Head of production.
Come straight to the source. Get you both parrot balls. And some parrot milk. That was bits from Knights of Ren. Says Eddie, today is my 21st birthday. Would you be kind enough to share with me a snack to have with my first adult drink this evening?
Happy birthday.
First off, happy birthday. Second off, you will need to be drunk to get double parrot balls down. So it's probably good that it's your 21st birthday. Also, Chow figurine. Aw, I can't wait for Portal 3. I'm sure any day now. Any day. Oh, Subby!
Good morning, Subby.
Subby, that is 39 months at Tier 3 from Trichianthia. Says, I'm sitting here hoping for a Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War remake. Give us FE4, dang it! I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, typically though, and I know that some folks that aren't big Fire Emblem people probably feel like there's always Fire Emblem stuff, but there is a lot of Fire Emblem stuff typically throughout the history of the Nintendo Directs. They do a lot with the series, so hopefully there will be a little something for everyone this morning. We'll be talking more about that once we get through alerts too, because I'm really curious what people think we're gonna see today, because I do not have a whole lot of expectations.
Yeah.
Put down that movie and pick up Tiny Eddie's deep fried coffee twists.
Yeah, I'd do that.
I would absolutely do that.
I definitely put down the movie for those.
So that's basically a what are those? The churro. It's a churro. It's a coffee flavored churro. That sounds great. It's basically a donut, right? Like a coffee flavored donut. Oh my god, I really want that now. Thousand Bits of Throwdown says, it's been a while since I had a Tiny Eddie snack. My body is ready.
Throwdown, you got the best one.
Honestly, like, you know how they do the maple donuts with the maple glaze? Mm-hmm. Why don't they do that with like a coffee flavored?
I'm sure places do.
I've never seen that before. I would love to try that. I mean, obviously, there's some folks that just don't love the flavor of coffee at all.
Yeah.
For as vehemently as those people do not like it, there are others like myself who like that flavor, and I would love to try that on a donut sometime at some place. 400 Bits from Radio Dread says, what do you hope to see in the Direct? Realistic and unrealistic things. I mean, again, I don't really have any expectations.
I honestly don't know anything about anything that's being worked on besides Breath of the Wild 2.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Actually,
like I'm in the same boat. Like I don't really know anything. I'll tell you my favorite part about the Nintendo Directs always. My favorite part always is there's always some sort of surprise at the end. And even if it's not a big thing for me, I know that someone somewhere is like screaming and super excited. And like that's the thing I always get excited about, is because there's something that's going to be like really like out of the out of the blue. I don't know. I would
love Pikmin. I would love Mother 3. Like, there's things I would love.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Chaz. Try to prove me wrong. You can't. Chaz is the best.
Oh yeah, it plays twice.
The best. Try to prove me wrong. You can't.
There's Thomas. 2203 from Anissa says, I bet Chaz is very proud of your progress on the blog. Congratulations on the catch-up. Thank you. Actually, the vlog is actually caught up. It won't feel like that. Admittedly, it won't feel like that for another day or two because, like...
You staggered releases?
Yeah. Like, yesterday's vlog... Well, yesterday's vlog isn't done, but I had I had the day before that done yesterday, so...
I mean, you did just get up.
It would be very hard to do yesterday's vlog. I just woke up, yes. So, in a day or two, it'll feel like they're caught up because they will be caught up. So, yeah, I did it. I even edited a 2018 vlog. So, yeah, I'm back, baby. It's great. I've had a wildly difficult summer and a wildly busy summer, and I've finally gotten back to the point where I can get things done. So, yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. I can't wait for folks to see stuff in 2018. There's a 2018 vlog coming out, just to give you an idea of like how far back we are. And this is hilarious now. There is a vlog where me and Mao and Dan and Lindsay do like a little tour of Lindsay's not yet finished home. Lindsay no longer lives in Myrtle Beach. So that felt really weird. I was like, oh. Man, I kind of wish I would have had this one out. It's fine. And we're only a few days away in the vlogs from like the very first TRG Colo.
Give me the bird.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, little bird. How you doing, bud? This is from Renice, 618 bits, just says, have some more bits. So that's a pretty bird. What kind of bird is that?
Don't know.
See, I only know like 2 birds. So that's why I have to ask you. Oh my god, a Taco Bell alert. 1962 from Darbicus says 2018 vlogs. That was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. I think that's the thing is like... I've obviously, there's been a lot going on for a long time. It has slipped for a long time, and it's interesting to see how far it has slipped.
Yeah.
Because that's what got me, was like realizing that we're in Lindsay's only half-constructed home, and, you know... I'm glad that it's happening. I'm glad that I'm working on it. It was a long time ago. It feels like a million years ago, and, yeah. TRG Coliseum vlog should be out pretty soon.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We got 4 months from Jay Gogs. 24 months from The Great Perhaps. That is a 2. Congrats on the 2. We got 32 months from The Thunder Striker. A subscription from Mezzomix.
Welcome.
44 from Armored Frog. 6 from Sombra Noir. 7 from Pickle Slobs. 48 from Micro X Roses. Congrats on the 4 for you as well. Lots of clapping this morning. Mr. Raichu gifted a sub to Trademark 13. We get 300 bits from Genesis, who says, Can hype train time. 300 bits from Radio Dread says, how about a little salt? Let's have some salt. I actually, right before bed last night, we've...
Ate a lot of salt, yep.
Yeah, well, I did.
The pretzels? Or the chips?
Yeah, we wanted to have a snack before bed, and we had some grapes. Mm-hmm. And we had too many grapes. It was too many grapes. So we ate the grapes, and like it was great. I was like, oh, grapes. But then I had to have
salt.
I had to have salt. So we So I covered them. Like,
So you got out the chips.
I got out the chips. I don't know what a salted grape. That wouldn't be good, right? That wouldn't be good. Would that be good?
I don't know. We don't have any more to try.
Oh, we finished the grapes?
Yeah.
That was a lot of grapes. Gotta buy those golden raisins. 37 months from Dude 4269. 200 bits from Wicked 3DS. 300 from Full Metal Grizz with the George star rating. 300 bits from Colin, who just writes Clown Train. We also got another star rating with the George Kepler from Darkness Bride.
Kepler's just over there vibing.
Yeah, he's right off camera on the floor. He is
Buddy.
tired. He's so tired.
He had a long night of keeping us awake.
Did he keep you awake?
No.
He kept you awake the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to... So...
Is he becoming one with the rug? Yes.
He blends into the rug so much because it's the same color scheme. So not last night, but the day before, we had spent basically the whole day working on
Building this.
building the bookcases, getting them up. Right off screen, I have every video game console that we own in a Billy, which is there's the new spot for all of that stuff. So we had to like bring up a bunch of things from the dining room, open them up, get the consoles out, do all of that stuff. And spent all day working on it. And I was like, I did not get work done, other work. And I was like, I really want to get work done. So I actually stayed up pretty late to just really make a huge dent in it. And I don't regret doing that because I sometimes just work a lot better at night and I got a bunch of stuff done. But when I went to sleep, it was a few hours later that Kep typically, wakes me up, and he didn't wake me up. He woke Mao up. I was so tired when I went to bed that he didn't even wake me up. I didn't even know. And when he finally did wake me up, it was for a later meal. And I was like, oh, and I looked at my clock and I was like, the little guy didn't want food at, 9 a.m. And Mao was like,
No, he did.
No, he did. I got up and fed him. You didn't wake up. And I was like, oh, that was a first.
He woke me up by knocking that off your nightstand.
The clicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
That did not wake you. That's how out you were.
That's normally something that I would...
Wake up with? For?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was very loud.
Well, lately the whole thing
It
is
startled me awake.
Lately the whole thing is that Kepler literally touches my face, which has been freaking me out.
Wake up.
I mean, he's been reaching out and like touching part of my face. And I'm, I love him and I trust him, but he has razors. And I'm very worried that he is going to hurt me. Case in point, he hurt me. Like a few days ago, I woke up because he literally stuck a razor blade like into my nose. And I remember I woke up and something hurt and I was like, and he was just like in my face like. So I need to trim his nails, Exactly. Amber Laura says my cat Juju would wake me up by touching my eyelids with her tiny little razor claws. Yeah, so like there's definitely an element of danger there, so I'm like, I need to trim his claws. Because in the event that he does poke my eye, I don't want him to poke my eye out. And like he's there's been times where I've been awake when he's done it, where like I've been awake enough that I know he's doing it, and he is very gentle, but he can still get me. Like he'll be real close, and then he'll go. That slow. And like it's really funny, especially if I'm awake, because I'm sitting there and I have my eyes just squinted enough that I can see what he's doing. And then if I open my eyes fully, then he starts to purr. He's like, "Oh, you're awake." And then if I don't get up in about a minute, we start knocking stuff down because it's like, it's food time. What are you doing? Get out of bed. He's a good boy. 300 bits from Noir Kidde, who says, endless clown. Clown won't stop. 31 months from Nixelpad. 300 bits from Goldmage, who says, starting to get my sleep schedule in order for the job I start at the end of September. Waking up at 6 and going to sleep before 11:30, hopefully. Also, finally watching the Overcooked stream. It's wonderful. Are there plans to do more? Well, first, good luck towards getting your sleep schedule all figured out. Hi, buddy. Speak of the devil. Come here. Come on up.
Come on.
Okay. Hello. I know that can be difficult.
Yeah.
As long as you make very slow adjustments, it's usually fine. You know, you change it by either 30 minutes or if you have the time, like 15 minutes, just slowly making it work. And as far as Overcooked, yes. Since the cat's out of the bag that Alex and Haley are moving here.
Haley's here this morning.
Oh, is Haley?
She just said something.
Oh, good. Since the cat's out of the bag, that they are going to. Sorry, my brain first was like Haley is here in Raleigh, and I was like,
Not yet.
I was like, how?
Not yet.
If she's here in Raleigh, why isn't she here? Yeah, I'm sure that we will do
More Overcooked.
more Overcooked. It seems very likely. I am here, A. Hello, A, to you. Yeah. I mean, Haley's... So, whenever... how we decided on Overcooked was that I asked patrons to make recommendations for games, and the one that was overwhelmingly majority was Overcooked. And whenever I had mentioned Overcooked to Haley, Haley was like, oh, that's great, I want to play that anyway. I was like, oh, perfect. So, yeah. Typing is hard, dog is on my arm. Yeah, I
Poor
understand
Leica.
that.
Haley's been telling me Leica's been freaking out.
Aw, because of all the packing?
Yeah.
Aw. Well, you know, Doggo gets to go with you. Doggo does probably not know that yet.
No, Doggo thinks is getting left.
Yeah. But it will turn out good in the end for Doggo. We just have to get to that point. Also, holy crap, you guys are gonna live here. Sorry. We tend to have this realization on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I try not to let it slip into like the stream, but that is honestly what has been happening in our personal lives on a basically daily basis. Like, oh my god. It's like, there's gonna be people here? Incredible. I'm excited. We got 300 bits from Squid, who says, of course I have to go into work right as the direct starts, and I know they may ask me to stay a little later through the state of play. Can work stop being a clown? I'm sorry about that. I mean, don't get on the internet. Because Twitter will be a minefield, but I'm sure that you know that. I actually feel really happy that we can watch it at... like when it's streaming at time, because it's hard. It's hard if you want to see a thing and you have to work, you have some other engagement, and then you're just like, don't look at your phone. Don't look at your phone. Oh, that's nice. Haley says she's feeling better. I started taking time each day to talk to her about the move. Obviously, she doesn't understand me, but the tone is comforting, and she loves eye contact for some reason. Well, that's good. I hope that everything goes well, and also that's just a long.
Yeah.
Drive.
Yeah.
For the dog.
I mean, they've taken her to Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hopefully she'll do all right. Pen and Parchment asked if we'll film our reactions to the direct. We will. So we will be ending breakfast stream somewhere between 9:50 and 9:55. That gives everyone time to watch it, us included. We will be doing reactions to the event and then getting it up onto YouTube as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I considered it. Vagabond asked if we'd put up the green screen. I considered doing it like where all of the gameplay was like behind us, but I decided instead to just keep it the same as we've been doing. Mostly because I never know what will flag in Content ID, and you know, I don't know if having it like full screen would be more likely to do that. So I was like, well, if I've done it this way for a few years, I'm just gonna keep doing it this way because I don't want to have to deal with that. RCS 735 gifted a sub to Agers 10. We get 47 months from Air-3K. RCS also gifted a sub to Belina Ella. Appreciate it. Armored Frog gifted a sub to TS Jonte. It's Thomas.
Midi Knight asked if this shelf will have GameCube or be a different console.
Well, currently this is holding all of GameCube.
Yeah.
Because GameCube's only 550 games. Only 550 games. And double stacked ability will hold 800 games. So this currently can hold 800, and it's got 700 games on it. They're all GameCube. Maybe 650, I don't know. Because like we have the full set, which is 550, and then you've got the Player's Choice titles, and we don't have all of them, but most of them. There's like 100 of those, and then we have about 50 Japanese GameCube games. But they all fit on one Billy, so it's going to be the Haley Admiration Billy. Sure. We'll just put all of the objects on there that remind us why we like Haley. There'll be just a bunch of squids and
Final Fantasy.
octopi.
And
Oh my God, a snail.
the snail. Honestly, though, we're thinking of single stacking Wii and Wii U for Extra Life, so things are easier to find
Yeah.
for the event. So the stuff that's in that room that prevents that from happening is probably going to come here.
Because, like, if you think about during Extra Life, every half hour the game is changing.
Yeah.
And somebody, not me, probably Jeff, has got to run up the stairs to locate the game and get it out. If it's double stacked, it's a pain, because then half the time the game is behind games and you don't know where it is, so you have to kind of make a guess. So that sort of sucks. So that's what we're thinking, is that we would single stack Wii and Wii U. And if we do that, we need 4 shelves.
The strangest title on PlayStation 3 was that one roguelike game starring Trevor Phillips, but they're a construction worker.
Honestly, that might even be describing a mission in GTA 5, which was on PlayStation 3, as a reminder. That game has been on multiple PlayStation. 1,000 bits from Mr. Perfect Craig. Mr. 3D Rad Gamer, please tell us one of the games that will be announced in the Direct today. So we're getting a port. The strangest title on PlayStation 3 was that one roguelike game starring Trevor Phillips, but they're a construction worker. That was a good one. That was a real, just straight up described an entire experience.
Haley said that she's an expert on Wii now because she helped alphabetize it.
You do learn things.
You do.
You do learn things. It's, I think, one of the most interesting things you can do, for any library, Wii is particularly notable because there's so many titles. Just look through the list of every game made for a library. And really take your time, read the titles until something pops out at you and you're like, what is that? And then Google it and find out more about it. There are so many wild things.
Yeah.
Definitely on Wii, because it was just an interesting time with a lot of shovelware. But on all consoles, there's just all sorts of stuff. We get 100 bits from Drek 900. Thank you, Drek. 32 months from JDO 1997. 30 bits Mortoril says, I am having a weird week. I had a week of vacation, and now I have a week of jury duty on my first time being summoned. Well, I hope that your vacation went well.
Yeah.
Good luck with jury duty. Never been summoned. You haven't either, right?
No, I have not.
Yeah. I assume that, it'll happen at some point. I've known a few people who have gotten summoned and then dismissed. I don't think I've ever met. Do I know anyone who went through the whole thing?
I don't know.
I don't think I have. I think everyone gets dismissed. So interesting. We got a subscription from Nintendo streams.
Chess
Welcome.
Summoned and canceled before 3 times.
Oh wow. Yeah, that seems to happen a lot. You're trying to build a very specific jury. And my friends don't seem to be what they're looking for, I guess. Flame and Magic gifted a sub to RCS735. Darbicus gifted a sub to the Koopliest. 30 Bits from Genesis, who says, I can relate to cats waking me up in the night. I'm taking care of my sister's kitten right now, and she will wake me up if I do not tire her out before going to bed. Send help. Yeah, that's a big thing, especially with kittens.
Yeah.
Because they are balls of energy, so you do have to spend time and try to get them a little worn out.
They will fall asleep mid, run across the house.
Yep.
And then they'll be up 20 minutes later doing it again.
Yep. They're very, very cute. For Kepler, we discovered that the secret to getting through the entire night, usually, is his feeder goes off at 5:30 a.m.
Yep.
I mean, at 5:30 a.m., some dry food comes out, and as long as we've went to bed at the right time, because if we go to bed too early, that's not good. It's all set for him to get his last meal right at midnight. So we feed him at midnight, and then he's good until his feeder goes off at 5:30. If we go to bed any earlier than that, then 4:30 in the morning, I'm getting my nose poked again. That's no good. 7 months from Mr. Perfect Greg. 7 months also from NJC5. 300 bits from Bedazzled Triceratops. It says, hey, grandparents in chat, it's been a while. It's funny you mentioned grapes earlier because I was rewatching Fan Favorites videos earlier and witnessed Mal aggressively shove a grape into Steven's mouth, as well as Steven complained about white grapes not being called green. Why do grapes come up so much? We also actually just recently tried, what do they call it? Tiny grapes.
Champagne grapes.
Champagne grapes for the first time. Well, I had never had them before. Had you?
No, I had not.
Discovered that you really do have to eat them like the cartoons or whatever. You have to put the whole things in your mouth because otherwise they'll take you years to finish. So yeah, there's been a lot of grapes recently.
Line Rider says gumdrop grapes. Those are really good.
That's
not what we had yesterday, but they tasted a lot like that.
Ooh.
You'll be the hit of the party with Tiny Eddie's popcorn stuffed Jol pineapple sours.
Not as good as the coffee twist.
Yeah.
1,000 bits from Mr. Perfect Craig. Well, now that I know what will be in the direct, Eddie, what's for breakfast this morning? Popcorn stuffed tall pineapple. Pineapple sours. So I'm assuming very, very sour pineapple. Just stuffed.
Tall with popcorn.
So you hollow out a pint. So you know how they hollow it out and put drinks in it?
Mm-hmm.
They do that, but they just throw popcorn in it. They just hand that to you. We found a way to ruin popcorn. This is it. We're ruining popcorn. 300 bits from Bedazzled just says, Steven smacks Billy. This puppy can hold so many games. It's true. It's true. To this day, I have not yet found a solution for holding, I guess any type of media, but especially, DVD cases, games. I have not found a solution as efficient and as sturdy and as cheap.
Yeah.
The Billy still is my winner for that. If you're looking for something, Thomas, have fewer things.
It's my goal, Thomas.
Not in this household, Thomas. Not here. We actually don't really have a ton of stuff that's not game or equipment related. Admittedly.
Yeah.
Most everything is, that kind of revolves around that. It's fine. There is lyrics in this. You're not allowed to sing.
We have specifically work stuff and not work stuff. And I think our not work stuff is an average amount that most people would have.
Haley says your kitchen gives me a heart attack because of how many bowls and cups you own. Okay, so we do own a lot of mugs.
Yeah.
Although we own a lot of mugs because we have historically bought mugs to show the mugs that we have had in the store, because we've had a wide variety of mugs in the store. And then, we just wind up with a bunch of mugs. As far as like the plateware and cups and stuff, we have a 12.
Yeah, it's a 12-piece set.
It's a 12-person set. But I think Alex and Haley historically have had like 4 plates.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you have like 4 plates and 4 cups, then it's gonna feel like a lot if you have 12 or whatever. But we've also lived, in Myrtle Beach, we lived around enough people to warrant having that stuff too. So yeah, we got a lot of kitchen stuff. We got a lot of kitchen
Just
stuff.
slowly gather things.
OJ Hat says 12-piece or 12-person? 12-person.
12-person.
12-person. So like 12 big bowls, 12 little bowls, 12 big plates, 12 medium plates, 12 small plates.
Yeah.
A bunch of silverware and stuff. But yeah, I mean, in the past, like we've had for a while there, it was right before the pandemic, we were doing get-togethers where like all of our Myrtle Beach friends came over and we did board games and stuff, and like being able to have all of the stuff necessary to serve that amount of people was really nice. So, and like that's a hope also. Like that's a hope for living in Raleigh. Like currently there's not enough people living here. It's just the 2 of us and soon to be Alex and Haley. But I hope that at one point in the future we have enough people living here that we can throw a party and we can use up like all of our plates. So Haley says you have 3 sizes of fork. We have 2 sizes of fork. We have 3 sizes of spoon though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
almost all of our silverware was yours in college. A lot of it's mismatched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like this spoon, we have like 2 that are this shape, and I know because they're sharper to hold.
Yeah,
Why are there 3 spoon sizes? Well, you have your serving spoons.
Yep.
Your eating spoons, and then I have little teaspoons that are like this big for stirring tea or coffee.
Yeah, the little spoons, it's a Mal thing. She saw them at IKEA for $5 and was like, tiny spoons. So.
How many pepperonis is that spoon? 2.
Mr. Perfect Greg gifted 5 subs to Nesterday, Marukyu Tofu, Flagboy, 1213, Retro Elm, and Kinaray. Craig, thank you. Appreciate it. 300 Bits from Darbicus says, the shock is that those bookcases are for 800 copies of Deal or No Deal for the Nintendo DS. I guess if you were doing Nintendo DS games, you could fit more. I don't know exactly how many, but 12,
yeah, because they're
1200?
like half the height of these, so you could stack 2.
Not
this way.
half, as I've learned.
Oh.
Not exactly half. Or is it half? No, it is half. It is half. I think it's half. So it'd be 1600. The one that's not half that I learned is jewel cases. See, PlayStation games.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Yeah, DS cases are exactly half, I think, or nearly exactly half. But PlayStation are a little taller, so you can't stack them. I mean, you can move the shelves, but it wouldn't be the exact same. At some point, I'm going to better organize the games on the shelves, but right now it's just nice to have them up on the shelf. So at least we
Seth,
got
who
that
has
far.
been on the vlog before, really wanted to alphabetize. And
Yeah.
the only thing that is alphabetized is we, so...
Mm-hmm. Before Extra Life, we will probably move Wii into here, and then alphabetize Wii U as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
We, if it takes 4, it would take 4 Billies to do Wii and Wii U single stacked.
Yeah.
Which means that there would be Wii behind us again.
No, we're putting we all the way in there. We're taking what's not we in there out.
Wait, what?
We had this conversation.
No, what? What?
You wanted the white billies for the Wii, so
Yes.
we're taking everything except Wii out of there.
Oh, that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Oh.
like I said, we're taking everything but Wii out of there and putting it here.
Oh, I thought we'd put Wii here because it'd be easier to get to, so Jeff wouldn't have to come up and go all the way around.
All of that'll be downstairs.
No, it won't.
A lot of it will be.
None of it will be.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, then
I don't know yet.
We'll move it so there's a path.
Okay.
If
We're figuring things out live.
If we do it the other way, this stuff has to go somewhere while we bring Wii out.
Yeah, I mean, you just have one person bringing stuff in.
No.
Like, one person brings stuff in, the other person brings stuff out. Listen, I don't want Wii back here. I really don't.
So we're not going to put it back there.
Okay. Like, I don't want it back here because I feel like for years we had Wii behind us, and I don't want Wii behind us for the rest of our lives. It's just, it makes a lot of sense for the event, is all.
For one day of the year, it makes sense to move everything.
I know. All right, well, Jeff will have to walk a little further, and I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Jeff, actually, historically, Jeff loves moving his legs, so I think it'll probably be fine. It'll be fine. 1600 bits from Aldo, who says, how many Game Boy games fit again?
16.
Yeah, that is exactly right. 16. Actually, literally 1600 bits. Game Boy games are the exact same size as Nintendo DS boxes, which is one of the reasons why the cover project used Nintendo DS boxes when they wanted to do Game Boy covers, because it literally was perfect. It's a square on both sides with a spine. Works really well. 500 bits from Line Rider says, my mom was summoned and it took a full week for it to be canceled. Missing a week of work for no reason sounded obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be not great. And like, depending on your work, it could be really, really not great. Honestly. 31 months from Shinoff. 26 months from ZeldaFan2472010. Appreciate it. We got through all the alerts. Chaz says it came out from the kitchen and said, why did I hear my name? You know, Jeff, the reason I mentioned Jeff specifically is that Jeff volunteered to be the game runner in the past 2 years. I think both of them. Yeah. So, because I remember, whenever the event started or something, for the first time that Jeff was there, like, I went to go get the game, and then Jeff was like, what are you doing? I was like, don't do that. Just, I will get the game. You can stay on the couch. And I was like, oh. That makes sense. Good idea. So, Jeff is will probably be our game runner.
I mean, we're going to have more people than ever to be game runner.
It's true. It's true. But, yeah, at bare minimum, having things single stacked.
Yeah.
Man, your idea does make more sense.
I know.
It's a good idea, because then the games just come out here, and then the Wii stuff stays on the white, which will look really cool, but you'll still be able to get to it. That's good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good thinking.
Yeah, there's more reasons than just one why I didn't want to move Wii.
Yeah. Midnight says going to get the Blue Billy shelf for Wii U. No, I mean, what I wanted to do is I wanted to just have the black Billies, but at the time we got the white ones, the blacks were not available, had not been available in a long time. So we decided to just get white because you could get them.
Yeah.
And like, the white shelves look really good. They really do. And it definitely changes the look of everything by a lot.
It does. And the house has a lot of white trim, so it works.
Yeah.
But we're like 2 inches short of having enough space on this wall to put one more.
Yeah.
And that's like really frustrating.
Well, I think we're going to come up with a different solution.
For over there, yeah.
Yeah. Because one of the things we need to figure out is controllers.
Yeah.
And actually, Haley knows this real well firsthand. Haley when Haley was here, we gave her that N64 Baby Bjorn, and she wanted to take, a photo, like, of it with a controller. And I was like, oh, I don't know where an N64 controller is. There are multiple boxes in the dining room labeled controller. So she started just opening boxes, and she's like, I've went through multiple boxes, and I haven't found Nintendo 64 controllers. She's like, I found NES, I found Dreamcast, I found Saturn, I found all these things. And I was like, well, they're down there somewhere. So we have, I would be surprised if we had less than like 200 controllers, honestly. Mm-hmm. At least 100, but probably closer to like north of 150 controllers. Like, there's just a lot. And we need a good place to...
I found a thing.
Thomas is having a fit, I'm sure. Thomas, who's like, we got to get rid of more stuff. And I'm like, we got like 200 controllers. We need a good place to put those and have them organized, So, yeah, I want to maybe try and get something.
I sent you a thing. You need to look at
I saw it. I saw that thing, and that might work too. Like some sort of drawers that would just be labeled, and you pull it out, and you're like, okay, I need this, I need that. So, yeah, we have a bunch. Because like just GameCube controllers.
Yeah.
I think we own way more than we probably should.
Yeah.
Like I think we have like 20.
We'll probably go through some of them.
Yeah, I think we have like 20 GameCube controllers. And like, why do we have 20 GameCube controllers? I don't know. Because I had 6... We don't have 20. I think we have 14. I think we have 14 GameCube controllers. Because I had 6 wired GameCube controllers from childhood. Mm-hmm. I had bought 4, and then I wound up with 2 others. But then I also wanted Wavebirds. So I have like a full set of Wavebirds. And then when the new Smash controllers came out,
with the long cables,
the cables were longer, and then also the controllers were new, and I was like, oh my god, how often are you going to get a chance to buy new GameCube controllers at MSRP? So I bought a full set of those, so we have one of those. Mm-hmm. So the old ones I don't really need anymore. I mean, there's some level of like attachment, I guess, for nostalgia's sake, because those were the like childhood ones, but I don't need them. So I could probably get rid of all of those and like take those to roll in. Yeah. Although, and a lot of people don't know this, the original GameCube controllers and the Smash ones are different. Mm-hmm. The dead zones on them are not the same. And the reason I know that is that it was a whole thing whenever we did Luigi's Mansion that the new GameCube controllers would not work. It was wild. There were crazy things that happened. If a game is very specific about its dead zone, you have to use old GameCube controllers. So actually, yeah, we should probably hold on to them. Yeah, we can't get rid of any of those. All right. Anyway, there's just a lot. There's a lot of controllers. All right. So we'll wrap up here in the next like 5 to 7 minutes. But before we do, I'm going to tell you some things that are happening today, and then we'll also talk very briefly about the Direct. Things that are happening today. I mean, you're working.
I'm painting, yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
There are vlogs.
I posted to Patreon what the painting is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay, so your patrons can look forward to that. There are vlogs set for today. I originally had a vlog scheduled for 10:15, but then I learned that the Direct was today, so I changed the scheduling to 10:45. So if the thing starts at 10 and goes for 40 minutes, then 5 minutes after it ends, there's a vlog to watch. So if you're looking for something to watch after the Direct ends, go to StephenVOD. And there's 3 vlogs today, and there will be 3 tomorrow. Because I'm caught up, baby! Yeah! Who has 2 thumbs and caught up on vlogs? This guy. feels really good. And is that it? That's basically it.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know what's coming out on Stephen Plays. Well, yeah, I do. It's Pokemon. Skyrim's over. Dan is actually the one doing the scheduling now. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've mentioned that. So Dan's taking on a lot of additional responsibility, which is great because it's one less thing for me to think about.
Pokemon finale stream Friday.
Yes! Oh, that's what I should talk about. Yeah, the end of Pokemon is Friday. It is ending for surezies on Friday, so do tune in because it's gonna be a great time. I'm really excited about it. All of the viewer deck stuff that people have been like catching Pokemon and stuff. We've got a credit sequence, which is gonna be real cool, where we're actually showing like who was the first person to catch all of the different things. It's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Like the whole time that we've done Pokemon Let's Go, it's been a capital P production.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to make it special from the start to the finish, and we're gonna try and finish as strong as we started. Yeah. So it's exciting. All right. That's it. You got time to run to the bathroom and get yourself a sandwich if you need another sandwich. And like I said, we will have the
direct reaction.
The direct reaction out as soon as we possibly can. So I know my friends are going live. I don't know who. I don't even know who to raid. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna raid anybody, and I'm gonna tell you who
is live.
It's Josh and Tom, right? Tom's not live yet, but I think he will be going live.
Yeah, I think so.
Here's what
too.
here's what I'm gonna tell you. Or I'll just raid Josh because he's the only one that's live right now. I'm just gonna raid Josh. I'm just gonna raid him. Here, if y'all want to watch, because Tom's not up. If y'all want to watch someone, then you watch Jepson. So we're gonna do a little morning raid. Ours will be on.
Stephen Place.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't have a good morning message. Just say like, "Good morning, grandson." That would be sweet. That would be very nice. Just say "Good morning, grandson." Head over there, watch it with him, and then catch our reaction on YouTube in just a little bit from now. And Raid sent. Y'all have a good morning. We'll see you on Thursday morning for more breakfast stream. Raid. You have his pulled up?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably not even like live yet, is he?
No.
He might see it. That's fine. All right. And we...
Oh, he switched to camera.
Good. All right. Let's stop this stream.